I feel like I can say that I lucked out. I lucked out with having my pops. And something I always say that, you know, a trait that I aspire to take from my pops, if there's one trait I could take from him, would be understanding. I feel like not to say that he understands everything, but he understands that he's also lived life, and he understands what he once did, or things that he experienced. Like I can in sixth grade, I got in trouble fingering this girl. Me, I was this girl. She liked me, so like she was letting me she was letting them fingers out. She was letting me finger pop her, right? But she was a little freak. She was a little fast joint. She was definitely, you know, if that's how, we can. I feel like we can qualify. There's an age to certain, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and we were just young, just doing shit that we just really just didn't have any business really doing in sixth grade at like 11 and 12 years old, you know. But this other dude was also trying to do it, but she wasn't fucking with him. Yeah. Some random student.
And then he felt like he could do it because you was doing it?
I guess. I'm not sure. Okay. Some random student seen the other dude trying to do it, right? Yeah. So they had told their parent. Their parent called the school. He's in the office. They're asking him about it. They asked her. Ain't in the office. I wasn't in the office. They asked her about it because he had snitched on me. Okay. But she had my back. She was like, nah, he didn't do anything. But then when I got to the office, you know, the principal, they tricked me. Was like, you know, we're going to put you on a lie detector test if you don't come back and tell us, you know. So I think back to that sometimes, like, Don, you are such a wuss for for falling for that.
No, I don't like that they did that.
No, it was dead wrong. They was dead wrong. They was dead wrong for that shit. They was dead wrong for that shit. Like you're gonna, like, if I don't tell you what you think you want to hear or whatever, you're gonna, like, but I should have just stuck to my guns. Anyways, you know, I tell on myself. So then the principal, you know, she calls my pops. She's talking to him on the phone, this and that. He asks to speak to me. Literally, as soon as he gets on the phone, the first thing he says is, now, Donovan, we were literally just talking about this yesterday. And I said, if you're going to be doing things like this, you can't get caught.
Wait, okay, the scandal of it all.
It was I say that to say that, like, my pops, he's not dumb. Yeah. He's not dumb, and he understands that I come straight from him. Yeah. So he would rather me at least be talking to him about whatever it is that I'm just wild out. I'm just young out here wilding, and he would at least rather me talk to him, and so he can try to give me some game or scare me straight or whatever, than to just be, you know, blindsided. So I can always appreciate my pops. I can always appreciate my pops for, like you said, with your dad being able to go talk to him about stuff. Like, my pops was heated, but at the same time, like, we did have that conversation.
Yeah, he's still willing to kind of,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we did
have. That's the right thing to do. It was just like, hey, like, this.
Because if you do this,
you're 12.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do this and you get in trouble, and, like, it's gonna be your ass. I'm gonna have to put it to you, because you don't have any business doing it anyways. But I at least feel comfortable with the fact that, like, that you're telling me that I know you're up to whatever the case, because I know that it's inevitable that you're gonna start,
Kids are gonna explore each other. They're gonna, like, try to figure,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I just read something.
So, like, how do we, like, have those conversations? That's what I think about, especially as a person who really is, I think sex education for young people is really, really important. And something, honestly, that I have been wanting to get into more, just like being a sexual educator for adults and young people. You know, I have so much more to learn, of course.
Right.
But like that's something I'm really would like to do. You know, to help young people kind of dissect those feelings and things that are going on in their body, and like it's natural.
I was watching. I think I was looking at a video on YouTube or something. I think it was like Joe Rogan or something, and they were just and him and this other guy was talking, and they were just talking about like how when they were young and like they used to just be wild because that was like because amongst the other homies that was like, you know, that was the championship to be wild. And they were saying there was like, you know, after once a kid hits 12 and 13, the parent is low key like non-existent.
No, that's true. And that's
like once they hit like 12 or 13, you're basically being raised by your peers.
For education, they talk about this adolescent psychology. And in adolescent psychology, it talks about, hey, it comes a point in your life where your social relationships and your friendships become way more important than anything that your parents could think or do or say to you.
Which is why is unfortunately why high school should be getting kids to the point of suicide and stuff. It's hard for a kid to think outside of that. It's hard for a kid to imagine the world when
your friend's not here for you, or you don't have any friends, or your social life is
that. But that is their world.
You know
what I'm saying? Like that hall. So like
you ain't gotta tell me.
You know what I'm saying? So like with that, like I said, so with that in perspective, I feel like in order to go back to what you were saying, to like wondering how we can have the conversation, because I think about it like how am I gonna be like when I have children? You know what I'm saying? And all I can do is hope that I'm doing it right. You know?
Yeah.
I guess like when it gets to that point that you just, I guess you just gotta have like an open door policy.